How's it going, David from Comic Book Investments? So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are going up sky high by over 270%. So quite a bit. There's also sometimes you guys request ones, and so I'll put them on here. So if you ever want to comment below, like hey, can you check out this, check out that, and something like that, I'll check it out, see if it can make a list either going down or going up, things like that. Especially if I haven't done it before, or I haven't done it in a while, then yeah, I usually put that on there. Also, if you want to win this book, you better hurry up. There's not that many days left, 2 days left. It's a giveaway. Go over to collectorscomics.com, my website. It's always in the description down below, the link to it, collectorscomics.com. All you have to do is click the enter giveaway. There should be a banner or scroll to the bottom. It'll say giveaway. Just click that, enter in, and you can win this book right here. That's all you have to do. We'll pay for shipping and everything like that. Also, we have an auction going on right now. It is literally ending today through Sunday. So if you better get in your bids, going to be tons of stuff up there for you to get, all that kind of stuff. Good deals to be had. If you're looking for some good deals, definitely check that out. Like I said, it's literally ending as we speak. So check it out, collectorscomics.com. Let's get into the video. All right, first is we got New Mutants number 98. Now, this is the newsstand variant. Someone asked me to do the newsstand. So the newsstand, one recently sold for $3,200. Back in January, it was averaging about 3,000, so that's up 7%. And then all of 2023, it averaged about 26.25, so it's up 21%. But if you go back to 2022, obviously it was much higher during this time, and it was averaging 34.50, so it's down 7%. So this is the first appearance of Deadpool. Obviously, the movie is coming out. That's why it's kind of going up a little bit. The regular edition is also on going up a little bit too from where it was a few months ago. But like overall, I mean, you looked at the graph, most books are like going down from their highs of like 2021. But this one, it looks like it came and it's kind of stabilized, went down a little bit, went back up, obviously. The movie's helping. And yeah, so we'll see if this trend can continue. It'll probably go up a little more after the movie comes out and it's a massive hit. But then, it could be dropping, from that high if, things don't really pan out, I guess, with the movie and things like that. So overall, though, that's where it's at. Next, we got Marvel Team Up number 29. A 9.8 recently sold for 407. And that is a record high for this book for a 9.8. Back in January, it was about 370, up 10%. Back in 2023, on average, it was 269, so that's up 51%. And then back in 2022, it was 128. That is up 218%. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you anything really about my dog snoring. But I couldn't tell you why this is going up, other than the fact that I think there was 15 on the census in a 9.8, so not terribly common. Pretty rare. But if you look, most of the stuff that got huge bumps from, the comic boom was mostly like huge keys. Your average book, like this, no one really, it just went up normal. So this, if you look at a graph like this, if 2021 never happened, like that huge comic boom, most comics would have been doing something similar to this, just like slowly going up over time. Yeah, maybe down a little bit one year, but up more the next year, that kind of thing. This would be typical for comic books. It's only because of this weird thing that happened that's never happened in the comic industry before, something like this, that it unforeseen. But yeah, that's happening in this. All right, next is we've got Wolverine number 88. This is the deluxe variant. This is the first time Wolverine and Deadpool battle it out. In a 9.8, we are looking at one just sold for $525. As you see the graph, it's going up. In January, it was averaging $382. And in all of 2023, it was averaging $460. That is up 14%. And then in all of 2022, it was averaging $518. So that's up 1%. So not as high it was in 2021. It was a little bit higher than that. Obviously, it's a peak. Came down, but it's been bouncing around ever since. It's on an upward trajectory right now, obviously because of the movie. It's kind of a cool cover, to be honest. This is the deluxe version, which is a variant. And what you can tell is on the logo, there's a little word that says deluxe. It's slightly more rare than the non-deluxe version. Not too much. But the normal version is also on an upward trend. Obviously, Wolverine, Deadpool stuff is very hot right now. Next, we got Iron Man number 150 battles Doctor Doom. One recently sold for $500 in a 9.8. Back in January, it was averaging $350. That is up 43%. And then all of 2023 is averaging $430. That is up 16%. And then in 2022 is averaging $625. I think its peak was about $800 in 2022, actually. So that's down 20%. Yeah, so down from its peak, but it's on the upward trajectory. A lot of Doctor Doom stuff is actually heating up right now, getting more expensive. More people are into it, I think, because the Fantastic Four movie is going to have Doctor Doom in it. And what else have I noticed? Annihilus, those books have been going up or like selling faster. I literally just sold 2 copies today. And Fantasy 448, Silver Surfer stuff, Galactus stuff, that's been heating up in terms of like Fantastic Four stuff. So there's this Fantastic Four and villains are slowly going up. All right, next is Batman 227. Just sold in an 8.0, just sold for a record price, $21.50. Man, and January was averaging $1,700. That's up 26%. And all of 2023 was averaging $1,428. It's up 51%. And then in 2022, it was averaging $1,165, up 85%. So this is another one of those books I was talking about where it didn't really get a comic boom. This is not like a first appearance or anything. It's not really like a, this is like more for a deeper collector. Not really your average person's probably not even going to know what this is that much because it's not like, oh, first appearance Deadpool or Gambit or something like that. So that didn't get really much of a comic boom per se. So this one's just going up. And here's the crazy thing about this book. So we have an 8.5 of this book in our auction currently. Ends today. Well, we have 3 days, so I'm trying to remember what day it ends on. Ends today. This book, out of all the books we have over 2,000 books. We have Hulk 181s and 9.4s, 8.0s, 6.0s, all the way down below. You know, we have Fantastic Four #1, Daredevil #1, X-Men #1, like all these Spider-Man 129 and all different grades, giant size X-Men 1, all those variation of books. The #1 watched book in the auction is this book. #1 watched. It has the most watchers out of all the books we have, which is crazy to think about. And the thing was, this was the most watched book from pretty much the beginning. So we have other ones that are like, you know, you'd think like, oh, maybe a lot of watchers in the beginning, and then as time went on, other books got watched. No, this is pretty much from like this almost very beginning of the auction, I'd say within the first 3 days, this became the #1 watched book and continued on, gaining more and more watchers as time went on, which is crazy to me that this, of all the other keys we have, you think one of those would be watched more than this one, but this one right here, I mean, it's a great, great cover. Neil Adams. It's a cover swipe from Detective 31, which is, I wish I could have that book. Super rare, super expensive. It's like a 6-figure book for like the bare minimum book, you know, for like a 1 something or 2.0 or something. It's like around there. I don't know exactly. But most watched book. That is just crazy to me. So crazy. Anyways, that is it. Check out our auction, collectorscomics.com. Have a good day.